Hello, hello, hello. I'm on a little bit early, like 4 minutes. Oh, you know what? Stare at the pretty picture, and I'll be right back. I forgot to bring my coffee up. Whoops. I need my coffee. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Paige. Welcome. Sorry, I had to go down. I forgot to bring my coffee up out of the microwave. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee this time of night, right? Oh, well. How are you doing? Aren't your grandchildren there, Paige? Anyway. So tonight what I'm going to do is just share my final demonstrator haul. Oh, that's fine. Oh, wow. They were just there for a little while then. Yeah, I know. I get tired too, and I haven't really babysat my youngest one is 9 now or something like that. Anyway, all right, let's just start it. First of all, the next paper pumpkin is going to be called Sending Good Thoughts. You have to order it or sign up to be subscribed between now and the 10th of July. And it's going to be sunbelievably gorgeous nautical themed cards. I think that's going to be my last one for a while till I use up some of what I have, but I'm glad I'm getting this one. It creates 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, nautical themed, message in a bottle. I think we've had something similar to this before. Dry embossed cards, specialty, it says. And an exclusive stamp set and Bermuda Bay classic Stampin' Spot. So that's nice. I like Bermuda Bay a lot. Anyway, if you're interested, but just don't sign up under me because I won't be a demonstrator in July. Yeah, it does. So you wanted to sign up, you may want to get that one. Yep. Okay. I don't know. I may still be active, but just not as a selling demonstrator for about a month, just because I want to see if there's any rewards I got for anything. I don't think so. Anyway, on with my order. Boring stuff. I got some pick putty refills. I think I got them in Stampin' Rewards. And then I ordered gold shimmer ribbon thinking I was getting another one of these, but it's this one. I thought this retired, but maybe it's this one that retired. Anyway, now I have 2 different gold shimmer ribbons. And that's okay with me. I like to use gold ribbon a lot. So then the products I got, this was in the mini catalog from January to June, and it's carried over stripes and splatters. And at first I thought, I'm not sure I would like that, but we're using this one on one of the cards tonight, the stripes part. It's kind of like a rough stripe. You'll see when we use it. And then the splatters is really pretty cool, actually, and they're 3D. This could be even inked up and used. So we're gonna use that one tonight. And then I got this 2 standalone dies, dots and spots. I really didn't think I would like this, but I saw somebody use it. Oh shoot, hang on. I saw somebody use it. That's too high up. And I really liked how it turned out as a card mat, so I wanted that one too. And I don't really have anything like that, so it actually cuts out all those little holes, which I guess you could use for confetti then or something for shaker cards too if you wanted to hold on to them. I probably won't, but we'll see. Anyway, it looked really amazing, like on a black and white card especially. Hi, Renee. And then I got these fabulous frames dies, and we're going to be using this one, which was going to be the last card of the night, but I'm going to do them in sort of in reverse because I have all that stuff right to my right here. And I got this standalone stamp set called Forever Friendship. And we're going to use this with that very first card we're going to do. We're going to use the plants. Our friendship will live forever, unlike most of the plants I've owned. Hello, anybody else here have a brown or black thumb? Yeah, me. Not literally. Sometimes it's literally that way, but not tonight. And then I wasn't originally going to get this, but I realized I really don't have many pumpkin, well, I say that. I don't know if I have many pumpkin dies, so I like this big pumpkin here. And I did think this was pretty. So I got Hello Harvest. I got the bundle from the new, now this will be in the July to December mini. I didn't write the bundle number down, but you can look for it starting July 1st, which is only 2 weeks away, guys. Black thumb. Yeah, I have 3 indoor plants. That's all I have, and they're toast. So I need to just get rid of them because they look, I forget to water them or I overwater them, one or the other. Yeah, I'm not, and my outdoor flower beds, on Mother's Day, my daughter and granddaughter came over and helped me, and Christopher too, helped me weed an entire flower bed. It's overgrown with grassy weed stuff again already. I'm like, I can't keep up. I should have put like 4 inches of mulch down, and I didn't. But next time I weed it, which is probably going to be tomorrow morning, I'll have to go out and get mulch or something. Anyway, the rustic pumpkin dies. This is a bundle in the July to December mini, and there's paper in. There's a suite. I don't think I got the suite. I just got Rustic Harvest Designer Series paper, mostly for this piece of paper. Let me move these out of the way. And then I have one other, some celebration stuff to share with you too that I didn't get the last time. So this has, I think this is all going to be black and white on one side. And you know what? I didn't get the Halloween paper because it's black and white. I have some black and white paper from the All Together, the hands set. But I think this is black and white on the reverse too. Hi, Nix. Surprised you're here. You're so busy. And then this one is a nice pattern in the reverse of that. Yep. Black and white acorns and oak leaves. That's pretty. I like that one. I love this one. I don't know if these are dahlias or mums. They look like dahlias to me, though, because they have that shape. So if we have the dahlia set, we could use it with that, and we do. And there's pine cones in here, too. And butterflies. Whew. And let's see what's on the reverse of that. This is like little, almost like little fleur-de-lis. They have a little, I don't know, 2 little leaves and a dot in the middle. That's cute. And then this beautiful one for fall. I'll tell you the colors once we get through the paper. So this is called Hello Harvest, I think I said. And Rustic Harvest paper. And the back of that one, so this one has your pumpkins and other gourds. This one is like feathers almost, or little pine branches. And then we have what's this color called? Cajun Craze, just like little dotted stripes. And the back of that is leaves, which could be, I don't know if the dies will cut these or not. I don't know. I don't think so. But you could color some in or just one and make them pop on a card front, or you could fussy cut some if you wanted to. Let looks like there's a ginkgo leaf. I'm not sure what kind of leaf this is. It's shaped like a maple, but it's got 5 leaves in it. Anybody know? This one's a maple. This one's an oak. I don't remember what kind of leaf that is. Hopefully not like poison something. Yeah, the paper's pretty. And this looks like old olive with swirlies. Kind of remind me of autumn because of the wind and the swirls, but except it would be in the sky. And then the back of that is a black and white checkerboard kind of plaid. So a lot of black, but I like the ones with the pumpkins and the gourds and things like that. So the colors are basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, early espresso. I don't know where that was. Mary Merlot, which is a deep red, and Mossy Meadow. So it's not Old Olive, it's Mossy Meadow. I'm trying to see where early espresso was. Probably in the gourds one or something. Oh, the pine cones. It's in the pine cones. Okay. So that's the paper. That's in the July to December mini. Available July 1st for you all. And then, because I went over 150, I was able to get 2 more. I was able to get another $100 celebration and a $50 celebration. So I got this one thing I wasn't really sure I wanted. Well, first of all, I got another one of these gold and silver papers. There's 12 sheets of each, some gold and some silver. I showed this before in my last demonstrator haul, I think, or 2 times ago. So that was for 50, and then this is a set for 100, the stamp set with the paper. If you buy $100 worth. I wasn't sure about the stamp set, but oh my goodness, this paper is gorgeous. I'm going to tell you the colors first. Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Orchid Oasis, one of the new colors, which is beautiful, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Raspberry, Sahara Sand, and Starry Sky, which is another new color. And this first sheet here, the background is the Orchid Oasis, and then this is the dark Starry Sky. Isn't that gorgeous? And these, I think, are Orchid Oasis and Rich Raspberry. This paper right here is gorgeous. Hi, Judy. Welcome. Hi, Carol. In Indiana. I'm in Pennsylvania. Welcome. I got my mini catalog as a demonstrator either yesterday or the day before. So you should be getting them. They said if you don't get it by the 13th to call, or you can ask me and I'll call, even though I won't be a demonstrator, because I did order. You should be getting one. There's 4 people that had placed orders as recommended that are getting mini catalogs from me. And that's all I could do this time. So anyway, this is celebration paper that I'm showing now that comes, it's a free with a $100 purchase, and it comes with the stamp set and the paper, effective July 1. Okay. And I can't go through the catalog with you until July 1st, and I won't be selling as of then. So thanks, Judy. So this paper can be used with anything really that you have flowers or leaves on. So that's a nice one. And this one, the images are big enough that you could fussy cut them if you want, which is probably what I'll use it for. Super pretty. Let's see what the back of that is. Orchid Oasis with the leaves. Gorgeous. I wasn't sure I'd like the Orchid Oasis color, but I am loving it. And I think we're going to use it tonight on one card. We're going to make cards after this, so don't go away. This is really pretty too. Those look like roses to me. And little orchids with Orchid Oasis. I can't grow orchids, that's for sure. I can't even grow regular plants. Such a brown thumb. So that's why I guess I have to have pattern paper like this, because it makes up for me not having very pretty flowers in my yard. So the next one is a stripe, which you could use for anything. I believe that's in Daffodil Delight. This is really gorgeous. It's the roses again, but let's compare that to... Okay, this one has a green background. This one has a pale pink background with the purple and pink and white flowers. Really super pretty. This is more dainty or shabby looking, right? And the reverse of that is this, which I believe is Rich Razzleberry. I think that's what it said on the back. I'll check it again in a minute. And here we have the darker Rich Razzleberry background with just petite little flowers. And they're in a row. So if you just wanted to cut a strip of them, you'd have to do it on the vertical because the horizontal, because the diagonal ones you could, but they're on a slant. Whereas this doesn't look like it is. It's straight. So you could cut a row at a time and use them as borders or something. And the back of that is these tiny little dainty flowers all over. Really pretty. And they're in Rich Razzleberry, Orchid Oasis. It looks like saffron and a pink. I don't know. I'll look up the colors for you. And then this one, a smaller all over where you could cut the individual pieces if you wanted to. These are cute. I love to look at flowers. I just can't grow them. And this one, all right, I'm going to look up what this pink is now because it is Flirty Flamingo is the pink. So, or Melon Mambo, or Flirty Flamingo with Melon Mambo on top is what it looks like. And that could be used for anything. And I bumped my camera, sorry. Okay. Okay, so that is the celebration paper called Wonderful World, same name as the stamp set. And I don't think I used that tonight, but I used some other paper that you haven't seen yet that's in the annual catalog. So let's get started. I think that's all I bought in my final demo order. All right, any questions? I am still taking orders through the 29th of June. Any orders under 150, please use this host code. Remember, the kits are buy one, get one free, the kit collection on the website. So you can order one and get another one of equal or lesser value for, not free, 50% off. Buy one, get one 50% off. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, they'd be getting a lot of calls from demo support or at customer support. And the other thing is the last chance products for the January to June mini, which I've gone through before. A lot of them are on sale, not everything. So just go to the website and you can search under that catalog and see what's still available. Okay. And that is my spiel for tonight. So the first card I don't have made yet, but we're going to be using the new frames. Let me find them again. I have them. Oh, I put them back on the floor. On the floor. They're called Fabulous Frames, and we're using this one here, and it's done in mint macaron. Now, what I did first is I stamped this image. What did I do with the stamp? Oh, it's down here too. Out of Forever Friendship. This is in the July mini also. The plants one's here. So I stamped it first on a piece of, basic white card, and that's one of my pieces I had pre-cut. 4 1/4 by, 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used this frame and I cut out the white piece. And then I cut out the frame again in mint macaron. And we're going to put that around there, but we're going to color that first. And then let's see. Oh, I brought in a mint macaron card base. And this paper, which I thought was really pretty. And this is out of the Design a Daydream. It's in the annual catalog, but it is host only. So you have to have an order over 150, I believe, to be able to get this. Yeah, host only. And you get a ton of different paper. And I think I showed this in one of my other hauls. But it's got it's got florals, it's got all different kinds of patterns. I think I use this on another card, which I'll show you later, up next, I think. So, yeah, really versatile. And the colors in it are Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So, very versatile colors as well. So I picked out this piece, which has a stripe on the back with all those colors in it, which you could use for birthdays or anything. And we're going to set that aside now. And then inside, I just have a strip. We are gonna stamp something on the inside, but we're gonna put that strip there too. So that's what I did. We have to color these, and I'm thinking we're gonna put this here and have a sentiment. What I did is I got a 3/4 inch piece of paper, and we're gonna stamp "Our friendship will live forever." In fact, we'll do that first on here. Now, what color do I want to use? I don't think I want to use mint macaron. I might just use memento, actually. Hi, honeybees. Welcome, welcome. Nyx is selling a lot of her, all her crafty stuff, pretty much. I was on a live sale for her stuff last night where she was showing it. And I don't know, do you know if you're going to have another one on Sunday, Nyx? Nick? Ugh, that's bad. Okay. I'm going to get a paper towel, actually. My stamp chamois is dry, and I got busy in getting a different video on my other channel up before I came on here, and I didn't get a chance to soak them and clean them. So let's restamp that and get back in frame a bit. I'll leave it open for now. See, these stamps, some of them have a little bit of extra rubber on them, not water on them. If you want to trim some of that off, you can avoid getting that line that I had. That's much better. All right, I'm just going to wipe them off for now. All right, now we're going to color. I think this is like kind of a delicate, I might go around that with something too. Here's the stamp. And we're going to stamp on the inside. Let's go ahead and do that too, actually, while I'm stamping. And then I can put the ink away. Let's glue this on. Well, let's stamp first. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, let us know when your next one is, if you have a next one. She's moving very soon out of country. So, and I'm going to miss her. There we go. Unlike most of the plants I've owned. Goes on the inside. And we will glue. My glue stuck behind my coffee. You're going to have to forgive me. I'm going to take a sip of coffee so I can get my glue. You're having an open house on Saturday? Too, Judy? What? Of your mom's stuff, you mean? Or your own? Judy lost her mother recently, so my deepest sympathy to you. I totally understand that. I don't know why I just closed that. We're going to put this in here. Okay. This is a mint macaron, standard A2, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. How did this come about? Because when I was going through the stuff that I got, I was like, ooh, I want to use that. Ooh, I want to use that. So I just thought, what can I do? That's how things work with me. And this was going to be the last card tonight, but it's the first one now. I don't know about ribbon yet, so let's just color first, and then we'll figure out whether I want ribbon or just bling. I think I have some mint macaron gems. Hi, Carol from Connecticut. Welcome. Oh yeah, storage. I did that too for a while. I think I'm gonna get the colored pencils, guys, and the blender pens. Let's see, is that what these are? No. Okay. So Stampin' Up! Sells these 2 sets of colored pencils. They're watercolor pencils. The only thing, they don't have like the latest new colors, but there's garden green in here, so we'll get that out. Is that this one? Nope, Costa Cabana. Maybe it's in the other one. I might have them in the wrong boxes. Nope. There it is. So we'll use garden green. And what other colors do we have that I want to use? We need some, we can use early espresso for the wooden stand there. And maybe we'll use like Bermuda Bay and Rich Razzleberry for the pots. And maybe I'll pick another one out too. I don't know yet. All right, let's do the green. I don't use these very often, so I thought we'd do that tonight. And let me look for my blender pens, which I had right on top, but I buried them. Here they are. And Stampin' Up! Sells these. They're called blender pens. And they just have something that smooths out the pencil lines in colored pencil a little better, which is good because I'm not good at coloring. Hi, Paula. Well, don't get too excited yet. Oh, no names on them? Wow. Huh. Okay, well, enjoy your meal. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't do good at shading and all that jazz, you know. I'm going to outline these little stems in here, pushing a little hard, and then I'll go lightly and color. Should have gone down a little bit with that. Am I in frame? Sort of. Everything looks backwards to me today. Some days it does, and some days it doesn't. I don't know why that is. But at some point, I may have to get up and turn the window air conditioning on. I turned it off because it makes such a racket. And I realized it was really bad after I did another video for my other channel. I put it up anyway, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to try and do without because it's been on all afternoon. And it is supposed to drop in temperature tonight. But it was 91 or something like that today, Fahrenheit. So it was really quite warm. And I'm hoping I can survive. Sometimes the lights, you know, when I have the lights on, they're supposed to be LED, but I still get warm sitting under. I didn't put lines on that one. Sitting under the lights. I'll use the blender pens at the very end. Kind of went offline there. It's okay. It's all good. There. These have a little bit of a, to me, they have a little bit of a waxier feel than a regular colored pencil. I might use a different color for the, well, no, I think I'm going to stick with the garden green. What other greens do we have? We have Granny Apple Green, but, and Old Olive. Maybe I'll use Old Olive for the middle one actually. And then we use, I think what I'll do is, like I just did that ridge there in garden green, and then I'll color them in old olive. Maybe that'll look all right. I don't know. And then we'll do the garden green again over there, just to add a little variety. Totally different green, huh? And I wish we had, or I wish they had some of the newer colors in them. Maybe next year they'll come out with some. I don't know. It probably is too hard to keep changing them out, so they just use some that are in the regular color families. Hi, Paula. I saw you. I don't know why that's held for review. Anyway. So, hope you're all doing well. Haven't been going out much this week. I went out Monday with my friend Sue, and then I haven't been out of the house since, other than to get the mail in. But I've been getting packages every week. Some were for my granddaughter, graduation gifts. They're supposed to have a party next Saturday for her, but it's an outdoor kind of a barbecue party, informal, you know, which is going to be fun, but we're supposed to have rain from like Tuesday through Friday, so I don't know yet what Saturday. I'll have to check my phone and see if it updated. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Saturday ends up being okay and not 91 degrees. Or I may only stay for about an hour because I will wilt. Or I might have to go in the house and cool off and then go back out. I don't know. They have some shade, so it might not be too bad. But, all right. Let's do this one. I'm not even going to bother with the lines on those. Well, maybe I will. These are like cacti plant or something, right? I forget the name of the plants that I had. If you grow them right, they get a beautiful orange flower in the middle. But mine never flowered because mine are drooping. And they get really big too, which I don't have room for really big plants. And then the other one, which I was really trying to keep alive for a while, is a Christmas cactus, which blooms at Easter and at Christmas. And I love that one. But it's now wilting too. So I think they're all going to go outside, and if they decide to come back, wonderful. All right, now let's do early espresso for this stand. Aw. Yay. I try to greet everybody. If I miss anybody, I apologize. Sometimes it's hard. But I've been in live chats where it's not usually for crafting, but for like music things or something, and the live chat goes so fast you can't even see or read anybody's comments. So at least this one doesn't do that because I only have a handful of people. But I'm grateful that you're all here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I read that already. Okay. Yes, my room. I actually did one trip of clothing of my own. Many of my old work clothes. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to do Bermuda Bay on this one. And I did one trip, and I have another pile to go to charity out of my closet too. But I'm working on my closet and this room gradually also. I did take one box of crafty stuff, but I'm going to use a combination of Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana on this. And Anyway, I have another box of stuff up here that I'm going to donate as well. And then I just need to really organize. Kind of did this wrong, but it's okay. See how that looks kind of liney? We'll just have a stripe, a little bit lighter color here. Doesn't make much difference, does it? I'll have to push harder on the center ones. Now, because I'm going to assume this is like a ceramic pot, I'm just going to use Bermuda Bay, I think. I'm going to push hard. I want it to be a dark. I'm going to just go over it with all Bermuda Bay. I changed my mind. I want it to look shiny, is what I'm trying to say. Like a ceramic pot. And when I blend it with the blender pens, it'll smooth out the lines a bit. It's funny the things you remember and what triggers memories. Oh, yay. Thanks for joining me. Starting in 2 weeks, I'll still be doing lives either Thursday or Friday nights. I'm not sure yet. But they're going to be a combination of Stampin' Up and non-Stampin' Up. Up until June 30th, I'll be only doing Stampin' Up on here, but I'm starting to do other stuff on my channel already. Now this one, I'm going to outline it. This is Rich Razzleberry. I know, probably watching me color is like watching paint dry. But anyway, I started to say about memories. One of my elementary school projects that I was really proud of was a map I had to do, and I colored it in colored pencils, and I pushed really hard, and all the continents were different colors and really bright and shiny. I'm pretty sure I got an A on that, whatever it was. It's funny that I still remember that, and using these pencils triggered that memory. That's funny. Okay, what color should we make this one? I could do the lighter version of Coastal Cabana, or I could use, no, I don't want to use that. Calypso Coral? Maybe Coral. Oh, yeah. Well, I have some of my mom's stuff too. I did get rid of a lot of her stuff a while ago, but I still have some of her clothes, and I have all of her jewelry. And the problem I have is my ring finger is the same size as hers was. So I need to really go through, and she loved her jewelry. So I guess that's where I get it from. I mean, none of it is worth a whole lot. The rings are probably the thing that's worth the most. But the rest of it's costume jewelry. It's just some of it is memories, you know. But I've kind of decided my kids don't want this stuff. My kids don't want my good china, and I only use it once or maybe twice a year at the most. Sometimes not even once a year if I don't have any family over for dinners, because we rotate. So whenever they come over, even if it's a casual meal, I use my good china because it's the only time I get to use it. Anyway, I think that's going to be good enough. Let me put these away. So yeah, it's just I have them in crates taking up space in my bedroom. And there they are, waiting for me to do something with them. I'm trying to figure out which box he's going, which luckily they have these colored pictures on to tell us. This was the first box that they had. I actually think I might have bought it before I even became a demonstrator. So before 2017 sometime. And then this was the secondary set that they had, and I'm pretty sure I bought that after I became a demonstrator. Yeah, assortment 2, and the original, you can tell by the coloring on the box, right, that this one's older. All right, so let's get the blender pens out. I'm just going to get one out. They're all the same size, They have double tips, and you just want to make sure they're cleaned in between. Make sure they have some juiciness to them. I think this stuff might be like Gamsol or something. It doesn't say that. It just says dual tip, xylene free, acid free, dual tip flexible brushes. Choking hazard, made in Japan. I don't know. I'm gonna just go over these all a little bit and try and blend out the lines in the leaves and the vases. And where I missed, I can take some of that color and move it to the parts I missed. Like right there is a little lighter. Oh, she loved her jewelry too. Oh, that's hard though, because you don't know, maybe their favorite pieces are what you'd like to keep for yourself too, or. My brother really doesn't care about her jewelry. I think there's one piece he gave her and that she loved, and so I might ask him if he wants that, but I doubt it because he's not going to wear it. And I like it too. It's a black onyx and sterling silver piece. But all right. So then you just wipe these to clean them, and I'm trying to do like colors first together. So I did the two garden greens first. And you probably won't be able to tell much difference on video here, but it does. I can see lines and I can see that it smooths them out. And remember, I had put garden green as the center stripe down these. So I'm kind of pulling that into the old olive too. A little bit. It's giving it a little bit of two-tone color there. Not a whole lot, just a little. Okay, and last one here, well, two, this little one, and then this one. And then we'll do the planters. Now, if you wanted to make the planters really shiny, you could use the Shimmery Crystal Effects, which is sort of like Glossy Accents, but with shimmer, but I'm not going to because that needs to sit and dry for quite a while. See, that color did come off on there, so let's clean it. Clean it, clean it, clean it. And then we'll do these. It is a wet, sort of a wet substance, or whatever it is. They don't say that it's Gamsol, but it kind of does the same thing as Gamsol, if you're familiar with that. And it just blends the color a little better. You could switch ends. You could use one end for each different kind of color. But I figure if you clean the tip, you don't really need to do that. But I guess if you have a big page of coloring, you might want to do that so you don't have to keep wiping it off each time. And last one. I have Gamsol and I never used it because I got it before I started being a demonstrator. I hope it's still good. I don't even know. Never used. I might, no, I never used it. Okay, that's that piece. So now we're ready to hopefully get this card put together. I rarely do either. I have them right to the left on my desk here on a shelf next to my printer, but okay, so actually we need to put this, I don't know what I was thinking. Good thing I noticed that. We're going to put this like this. And what I'm going to do actually is lay this down put this in here and get some tape. Ugh. Because I want to bump this whole picture up. This whole, like a big picture frame kind of thing, right? I'm going to make sure it's sitting in there right, and I'm just going to tape it on. Yep, I guess I better make do with that piece of tape because it broke. Let's see if that worked. That'll be all right, I think. It's a little loose up there, but I'm going to put some dimensionals up in these corners. Yeah, let me try and get a little more tape. Or is it done? It's done. Yes. Well, you know, I have a couple little pieces of washi here. Hopefully they won't show through. It shouldn't go bad. The gamp's all good. Thank you, Paula. Anyway, that's enough rambling about cleaning out. But you know, I'm in this collab with Peppermint Heidi about getting our craft rooms in order. All right, so we're going to be bumping that up here. Then we have this, which I might take an opposing color, like one of these colors in here, like Melon Mambo or something, or Flirty Flamingo, and go around the edges of this. But let me see what ribbon I have first. I have this Mint Macaron fuzzy ribbon I never use. Maybe we'll do that, like that. Boy, that looks dirty. I wonder why that looks dirty. I think I'll cut that off. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So, but I'm not going to wrap that around. So actually, I'm going to cut that off there because I don't like that spot. And I think what I'm going to use is Terran tape because it's really strong. It's really strong adhesive, and I happen to have it right here. And I'll just put a strip across there. Let me put this on here so I know where I want it, where I can't go up to, I mean. All right. So this is a combination of different stamp sets and things and dies. Standalone stamp set called Forever Friendship. And I know you can tear this, but I'm going to cut it. I don't know, my thing seems to be back too far or something. Or I'm just back too far. I don't know which. I need to move it up a little bit there. There we go. All right. So you guys have any plans this weekend? Or over the 4th of July, which is coming up soon? I can't get that up. Picky tool. Picky tool. There we go. Now I have a shot at getting this on here straight. Do you think I can do it? I think I can. Okay, now dimensionals. My neighbors are planning, my neighborhood is planning sometime over the 4th of July get together. I don't know if I'm going to go this year. Depends on A, the weather, and B, whether I feel like having a drink or feel like cooking anything. I'm not very good at the Gossip Fest stuff, and that's really what those are all about. So yeah, let's see, we'll do one here, and one down here over this washi. Now, I didn't think of it till just now. I could have used the adhesive foam sheets that we have. Probably should have done that. Get this put away. I don't seem like I'm getting a little claustrophobic because I have stuff piled up everywhere around me. So So this card's taken a little while. Probably good I did this one first. The next one, I think I have pretty much ready, so it shouldn't take too long. But I have actually 5 cards tonight. The last 2 will be easy, I believe. I think, unless I make them more complicated than I'm remembering. And then we turn this over. And I'm going to stand up so I can hopefully get this on the card right. I did get that on crooked. Did you yell at me? Yeah, that's showing a little bit. Let's see if it'll be forgiving or not. Nope. It's tearing it. And that's fraying too. Okay. It's gonna have to stay. And then we're gonna put this over that. Now, you know what? I'm gonna use tear and tape too, because I can't use dimensionals and I don't really need them because this is puffed up so much. So, what do I do with my tear and tape? I'm gonna put tear and tape on the back of this too. Right down the middle. Actually, I might put 2 pieces. I'll just tear it this time. That's why it's called tear and tape. Anyway, I don't really have plans for this weekend, and next weekend is my, well, I have weeding planned for this weekend and crafting. And then next weekend, Saturday, is my granddaughter's graduation party, and then the following week sometime is the July celebration, right? Wow. And for some reason, I was thinking it was still May, because I was thinking I could make some red, white, and blue projects for Memorial Day and the 4th of July, but you know what? Memorial Day is already done. Silly me. I had to get my flags out, too. Anyway, all right, let's glue this down, and then guess what I did, though? I'll fix that later. I should have put that sideways. Oops. Never do the inside first. You'll pull a Deb. Oh my. Anyway, I will fix that another time. I'll just restamp it and put a piece over it, actually. There. Oh, jemmies. Let's do some jemmies. I'm going to let's see. I have genial gems in here to be used up. I don't remember if these carried over or not. I don't think so. I don't think so. But we're going to use the genial gems because guess what color they are? Mint macaron. I'm pretty sure. Let's put one here. And maybe one here. And a small one. Actually, we're going to put 5 on. Put another one there. And another one here. And then we'll put another little one up here somewhere. Right about there. There. How's that look? Okay? Your birthday's the 1st of July? Oh, wow. Happy birthday early. In case I don't get to talk to you. There's our card. We just need to fix, and what I'll do is I'll get another piece of white, and this, I won't put another strip of this on. I'll actually line it up with that after I stamp the sentiment going this way. That's how I will fix that. And then the paper will be even with this piece. No big deal. I just don't have any more white cut right now. So I think it came out cute. So that used the Forever Friendship scrap of 3/4 inch basic white. Oh, I did use the Lovely Labels punch. I can't remember if that carried over either. It's 152883. You could check the website if you're interested. I am going to put my stamps away real quick because I need probably need blocks, and I need room on my desk. So I'm just going to put these in here. All the sentiments and everything came out of the same, and this is available starting July 1st. I thought it was a cute set. I'll show you the rest of it in a minute. It's a standalone set, no dies or anything. Cling rubber, 9 stamps. This time for a card again, cardigan. I thought that was cute, more for winter time maybe. I can't even think cardigan now in 90 degrees, but anyway. And happy birthday. I just can't thank you enough. And this has thank yous all typed on it in an old-fashioned typewriter. When I was in high school, I was in business education, and I won awards for my typing accuracy and speed. And also a thing we used to call shorthand, which anybody that's young won't remember what that is. And I did use that for a couple of years. Not a long time, but a few years. Okay, let me get that off the desk. So this is in the July to December mini. Okay, and the Fabulous Frames dies are in the new annual, which is what we use. And it does put a, I don't know if you could see that, it puts a little swirly imprint. It embosses it. You can't see that. Why is that so dark? Hang on. Can you see it in the, there, you can see it a little better in the green, the mint macaron. Really? Wow. I only remember a few things now. I did use it for a long while in taking notes too. Oh, here's the Fabulous Frames that we just used. It has little edges too, fancy ones, and corner pieces. An oval frame, and then this one also, it leaves impressions. So it looks like a real picture frame. That'll be fun to use because it looks like it's full card size just about. All right, let me move that out of the way. We'll go on to our next card. This next card is going to use paper out of that same paper pack, the Host Only Design a Daydream. And I'm bringing out the Tulip Fields again, the bundle, which is retiring June 30th. But the only thing I'm using from it is this bicycle. And the reason I'm only going to use that is because one of the papers in this pack is bicycles. So I was thumbing through it and I'm like, wow, that has bicycles. There's a bike somewhere in this. And I hadn't used that yet. So here's the paper. It's got like grid lines across the back. It's pool party background. Rich raspberry, I think, or maybe blackberry bliss. Mint macaron, old olive. I believe this is daffodil delight and a pink. I think they said petal pink. I'm not positive. And pool party. And the back of it has this design, which my camera lens won't like, so I'm not going to leave it there. So this is the card we're going to make, and it's an A2 turned horizontal, vertically. Gosh, I can't talk tonight. And this is where I use the stripes and splatters 3D embossing folder. I use the stripe one. I don't know, can you see the texture? I really kind of like it. Oh, cool. One of the things in one of my mom's boxes, she had a shorthand book. I don't know if I can find it again, but anyway, I don't think I have mine anymore. So this is retiring both the bundle, the stamp set, and the dies. I'm not retiring mine. And isn't that cute that it came with bicycle paper? And then the sentiment is from Charming Sentiments. This is in the new annual. And this is the one that has dies that cut out the sentiment right around the sentiment, not leaving a lot of space. So we're using Wishing You Everything Wonderful. And here's the die that cuts it out. So let's see what I've done so far. I've already die cut the bicycle out of, I don't remember if it's Rich Raspberry or Blackberry Bliss. Let me see. Blackberry Bliss. I used Blackberry Bliss. And you can put it either way you want. This one looks like, I might have put that one on upside down. I don't know. It's going to go there. We have to get the sentiment out and stamp it and die cut it still. And this is Pool Party background. And then what I've done is I cut Blackberry Bliss 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then this is 5 1/4 by 4. And you know what? We're going to just go ahead and glue that together because I'm not wrapping anything around. So it's an easy card, but I think it's cute. I used to be, but you know, when you don't use it for so long, you forget. I know the is like, it was just like this, and there was another one that went like this, but I don't remember what it is. There was all kinds of symbols. I'm going to go ahead and put this down too, right across here, and this is 4 inches wide by 1 1/4. It was from scraps. I think I had this piece that was wider and I cut it in half. So this one it looks like a little wider. Yeah, this one's probably 1 1/2 and this is 1 1/4. So I use my scraps. And I might have even put it through the embossing first. And then cut it. And I might have been thinking I was cutting it in half and cut it off half. Yeah, it was a little odd size there. And then the bicycle. Now, that's the back. It's going this way. Okay, cute bike, right? With the basket. You could actually probably trace the die and do a background piece if you wanted to have another piece behind it, but I'm just going to take the glue and rub some glue gently over this because it's so open. And I think that's all it's going to need. And I see this bicycle moved. It's flying. It's trying to fly like in the car in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That one did too. It slid. Huh. My bicycles want to fly. All right. Now we need a scrap of white. Let's see if I have one somewhere here. Oh, nope. That's for the inside. Okay, hang on. I need a scrap of white. Here's my scrap bin. Let's see what I have. That should do. And I need the stamp called Wishing You Everything Wonderful. And I also want, I think it says Because You Deserve It. Because You Totally Deserve It. That's for the inside. I really like this Charming Sentiments. I think it has some great fonts and sentiments you can use for lots of things. Let's see, do I have another bigger kind of block? No, I'll put it on this one and see how that works. I thought I had a whole bunch of D blocks, but I seem to be running low on them. Sticky paper. Yeah, you could die cut it on sticky paper, but I didn't. All right, and I think, what did I use here for it? Blackberry Bliss. Now you could also stamp on colored paper, but I wanted something to break up the blue here. Wishing you everything wonderful. It's crooked, but it doesn't matter. But while we're stamping, we'll do the inside sentiment. And we're going to do it right side this time, which is vertical. I that looked off. Always feel your stamp before you try and stamp. I would have had a big blob of Blackberry Bliss if I had done what I was just going to do, and now I have it crooked because I didn't do it the right way. Here's the other thing with your photopolymer. Put them down first and then go down, because if you don't, you get them crooked on your block. Diagonal's okay, crooked is not. Wavy crooked, I mean. Okay. And now I am actually going to get my stamp spray, my stamp cleaner spray, and that paper towel. Set them on there and clean them this way. Now, Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell this bottle anymore, but they sell the mist. They sell it in a much taller bottle. I just got that all over me. But look how good that gets that off. Now, it does stain. These Blackberry Bliss will stain no matter what. A lot of your reds will stain. And it's okay. And if you want to, you can rinse these under cold water or just water, lukewarm, and or cold, depending on the color, to get that spray off. In fact, I'll save these here to do that later. But that took a lot of ink off of there. Okay, that's going in the trash because I'm getting myself inky. And now I need the die. And it's this one here. You know, too, NYX had given me a long time ago a Xyron machine. Do people still use those? Because I have it. I haven't used it because, you know, plus also I have a lot of sticky paper I can use, both Stampin' Up! And non-Stampin' Up! All right, I'm just using some washi that's not quite so sticky. And here's, you do this, you put them right at the edge of your words, and they'll come out like that, hopefully. Hopefully. Just turn around to do the die cutting. You could use your mini machine for this, which if I had more space, I'd have it up here constantly, but I don't. So it's on the floor behind me, and I forget about it sometimes, sadly. And there we go. Put my die back. How'd I do? Pretty good. I could have gone up a little higher, but at least the words aren't cut off, right? So let's bring this down here. And we're going to bump that up on dimensionals. I'm going to put one over here. And you could go around the edge, but I'm not going to on this one. I don't really think I need to. Or you could put some other kind of shape. I think I'm going to use a mini right at the bottom of that. Right here. Because it's a little floppy. Little floppy. You have to come up with a beautiful bridal shower and wedding card. If you have the Forever Blossom one that was like cherry blossom, that's a nice set. If you have the Crane of Fortune paper, that's beautiful paper for a wedding. It's like silvery foil and gold foil. We're going to put a bow on here, sort of a knot bow on here. But first, let's glue this down. How are we doing on time here? Oh, it's only 7:30. I'm so used to starting at 7 that it feels like it should be later. I wake up so early anymore, and I can't get back to sleep once I'm up. So anywhere between 3 and 5, you know. 5 isn't too bad. 3 is early, but when I can't go back to sleep, and I don't like to when I get up at 3, because then I sleep till like 7 or 7:30, and that's really not good because then I feel like half my day is over. 5 5 or 5:30 is a reasonable wake-up time. But anyway, I get really tired towards the end of the day lately because I get up so early. And my son's working second shift. He started work last week. And so we're back to the, well, he always was a night person, but now he gets home around 11:30. And so even if I fall asleep, I usually hear him come in and it wakes me up. He tries to be quiet, but I just have eagle ears instead of eagle eyes. I hear him. I'm sure you'll come up with something super pretty. Is this what I used? No, I didn't use this. This is Pool Party sheer ribbon. You could use that. That's not what I want to use, though. I want to use the white Whisper White. I highly recommend this ribbon. It's the crinkled seam binding, and we're going to color it dark Pool Party. I just didn't want the sheerness. I wanted something a little more solid, but I like the flexibility of this ribbon. So we're going to get our coffee and take a sip because my blends are behind it. And let me sit that over here somewhere instead. Please don't fall, coffee, because that would be a mess. Okay, so here we go. This is using alcohol markers. If you don't have the blends and you have Copics or the other one that I still have in my closet here, Spectrum Noir, if you have any of those, they will work. Of course, the colors match better if you get the blends. I do like the Stampin' Up! Blends because I'm not a great colorist, and that way I know the light and darks go together, and I know, you know, the color families that go together and stuff. So that should do it, I think. Cut that off. Might not need that much, but I am not a good bow tire, so, you know. And I'm going to just rub it like that for a minute. And then I'm going to take one end and just pull it through. Try and see, it does take off some ribbon. I might do it again. I mean, it doesn't take any ribbon off. It takes some of the color off that was still wet. But alcohol dries fast, so. And we're going to just do an actual bow. You can do it with the bunny ears. I never learned that way till a couple of years ago. I was always taught this way to tie shoelaces and stuff. But the bunny ears works really good for a lot of things too. Which way do you do it? Bunny ears or the way I'm badly trying to do this? Hi, the jewelry spot. How are you? It's Val, right? Welcome. I'm surprised you're on my channel, this channel. I know you're on my collab for jewelry. So I got that a little off, but that's okay. So we're just going to cut this and cut this. I might cut a little more off even because I don't want it real big. I think I want these little bow things to be smaller. There. Let's cut that down. That one's okay. Let's cut this side down. Maybe a little bit off of that. Okay. And then we're just going to use a glue dot or two to hook this on. So here we have glue dots. And we'll just get one on the ribbon. And we'll put it this way. Down a little bit. I don't want it to cover up the words or the bike. And I like to put one, whoops, don't fling it across your desk. I don't know where that went. I kind of like to lift up the bow a little bit. Well, this one's not too bad, actually. On the other one, this would pull, and I didn't want it to. Okay, I can put this one back and use it for something else. So I actually put two in that one. I kind of tuck it in underneath the center part of the bow, and it helps hold it in place better. So let's see. Did we get it all done? We got it all done. You could put a piece of the paper in here too, but I found that I didn't like having like just parts of bicycles. I wanted some full ones. So that's our second card. Do you like it? You could put bling on it too, but I'm not going to on this one. So here's card 1. Bunny? What's bunny? Renee? I don't know what you mean. Okay. And then that's the second card. So let me clear this stuff off. And we'll do card number 3 for tonight. And this was using the Charming Sentiments bundle, Stampin' dies. I never had dies that actually cut the words out exactly around the edge of the word. So that's pretty cool. Even the many messages one, it cut them in like with extra space, you know, like little banners and stuff. So that is in the new annual catalog. That's available now. The bundle number is 158734. And then I used the Tulip Fields, which is retiring June 30th. That the bundle and everything else, but get it as a bundle so you get 10% off before June 30th while supplies last. Okay, next card. We're going to use Every Chapter, also retiring. It's in the January to June. This is standalone, doesn't have any punches or anything. This one might take a while because, you know, what time is it? I guess I have time. Oh, the tie. You do the bunny. Okay. Sorry. My brain was already beyond that. I'm using the new color Orchid Oasis. And I'm using the DSP from the In Color 22 to 23. Well, it's 22 to 24, but it's only available to 23 in the Orchid Oasis, and it's this plaid. This designer paper 6x6 in the 5 in colors is currently unavailable, but last I checked, which I think was yesterday, it's due back in the week of June 27th or something like that. So it's coming soon, we hope. And I might get another pack of it because I'm loving the colors and the designs in that. I colored this with a combination of a gold Sharpie. Nope. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. A gold Sharpie, which is not sold by Stampin' Up, for the book pages on the ends. And then just various Stampin' blends. This one is the Orchid Oasis, light and dark. And then I think I used dark Daffodil Delight. Excuse me. Here we go again. Light and dark pumpkin pie. Might have been sweet sorbet, light and dark, smoky slate, and Tahitian tide with parakeet party for the cup. Cute thing. I enjoy every chapter of our friendship, and I just put a piece of the paper in. So here's our card base. We have to do the stamp. And actually, since I'm not putting anything on the inside other than the strip of paper, let's go ahead and put that in. Bows. When my eyes are going bad, I thought that said Iowa and it says Bows. Oh, we lost some people. Guess my coloring took too long. And Paula said she had to eat dinner. Okay, so we're going to use the contour, scallop contour dies from the Color and Contour set. Which look like this, and we're using the large one, I think. Yep. But let's go ahead and stamp first, and I need the big block for that. You could use the Stamparatus, but I'm just going to use this, and this stamp just fits on here. Just. But I thought it was a cool stamp. So if you have anybody that's a friend that likes to read or likes tea, actually I can put that up just a little higher on the block. There we go. See, it just fits. This is block E, so it fits the bigger, many of the bigger stamps. And before we To do that, we're going to glue this down right here. So I'm sorry I'm doing a lot of coloring tonight. The next two, I don't think there's any coloring, I think. Yeah, they're going to be pretty easy, actually. Save the easy ones for last because I get tired towards the end, too. Okay, so now we can stamp in Memento Tuxedo Black, which is good with alcohol markers. If you want to do watercoloring, now you could do that too. If you didn't want to color all these individually, stamp it with StazOn on a piece of watercolor paper and just put your color down first, maybe even, and then stamp over it once your color is dried. In fact, I'm going to try and center this because I have to die cut it, and I'm going to die cut it. Well, I'll die cut it after I color it. Yeah, it just fits. This piece of paper is a 5 1/4 by 4, and this die just fits that perfectly. But you have to tape it down so it doesn't slide. And before I do that, let's clean my stamp again. Move that out of the way. I don't want to spray cleaner on that. I normally wouldn't just do this, but like I said, I could just use my water too. My chamois is dry right now. It takes a little while to revive it, so I'm going to turn this upside down and push. Try and get more of that ink off. Comes pretty clean, but I may rinse that too afterwards. Okay. Put this away and let's just color. So easy card, just coloring, and then we're going to put some bling on this one. And I'll probably color it the same way. So what I did is I took the gold marker, which I already buried here, and I did all the book pages first. You don't have to do that. You could use ivory would be good. We have an ivory Stampin' Blend for the book pages. That might be good too. But I was going like for old-fashioned books, you know, that had the, or fancy books that have the gold edging on the pages. Do they even make them anymore? I don't know. They don't make too many books anymore, do they? Does anybody know, do college students carry around books, or is everything digital now for them? Just wondering, since my granddaughter goes to college this fall. It's my older one. Hard to believe. She's going to University of Pittsburgh. I think she got accepted into 2 or 3 places, but that's where she picked. I hope she likes cold weather. I think the winters are a little, well, they're basically straight across the state, but I think it's a little colder there because they're on the other side of mountains from where I'm at. And it's about 5 or 6 hour drive from where I'm at, actually. Pennsylvania is a very wide state. So it takes a while to get from, and I've never been to Pittsburgh. I've been to Harrisburg many times because a lot of my family are from north of Harrisburg. Okay. So now we're going to use light and dark. Well, I might change it up a little bit because I want that word friendship to show better. So I might not use the light. I'm going to use the dark, though, of Orchid Oasis. And these are our alcohol markers, our Stampin' Up's alcohol markers, known as the Stampin' Blends. Now on this one too, I actually think I used Parakeet Party on these little spots, but once I put this dark color on, it didn't show up anyway, so I'm not going to bother. These little marks here, because they look like leaves to me. Yeah. Oh, it depends on the university. Hi, Clay. It's wonky tonight. Aw. Well, we're on card number, I don't remember, 3, I think. I'll show you the other ones in a minute. And I always do a summary at the end if you can stay that long. The last 2 cards will be easy and quick, I think, or I can even just do one of them. The first one took a lot of coloring, and the second one didn't, but took a little much. This one and the first one are the longest ones. All right, I'm going to choose a different color, maybe like a light balmy blue. How will that look? Let's test that. Let's see how that will look with Orchid Oasis. I think that'll be all right. I want a lighter color in here in the spine so that because on this one, the friendship kind of got, it was too dark, even with the light Orchid Oasis. So this is balmy blue. Just brush strokes, easy coloring. Okay, now put these away. And I'm going to get out Daffodil Delight and Parakeet Party. I think that was Daffodil Delight. Yes. And Parakeet Party Dark for the little leaves. We're going to do them first. Parakeet Party is a really pretty color. It's like a lemon lime. Lemon lime color. Sort of like it's a little bit different than Granny Apple Green. Let me show you the difference in a second here. All right, so this is Parakeet Party Dark. Let's see. Granny Apple Green Dark. See the lid's different. This is more, not quite as bright. Yeah, the dark Granny Apple Green is darker. I think that's the right one, yeah. And light Granny Apple Green. It's closer to, this new one is closer to, we used to have a color called Lemon Lime Twist, I think. I think it's closer to that. But I think that's still a little darker than this one is. I think that's all I use. No, I'm going to use that for these leaves on the cup too. So this stamp set's retiring. It's in the January to June mini. I don't think it's on sale. I can't remember. You would have to look it up. And it's called Every Chapter. And I hadn't used it, even though I've had it. So, and this is Daffodil Delight. And I think I just used the dark. So I'm going to go around the edges here with the bullet end, and then we'll fill it in with the brush end. I'll look up in a minute. So sorry. And I'll welcome any tips for coloring, because, yeah. Because hi, Samara. Welcome. We're just making the third. Oops, I went over the leaves. Well, now they're a different color. Oh, well. That's okay, too. We'll change it up a little bit. Now they probably look more like a boo-boo. You know what? We have a color lifter. If I can find mine. Here it is. So they do sell the color lifter marker. It's the only one they sell by itself. I think they still sell it. And it'll look like it's smearing. You just kind of need to dab it and let it dry. And don't color there again for a while. I'm going to flip this over so I don't put my hand there. And the next one I used light and dark pumpkin pie, and I used, which color is this? That's Melon Mambo. I didn't use that. I think I used the new sorbet color. Yep. I think I just used the dark sweet sorbet, one of the new in colors. Yep, and I shouldn't have put that yellow away. Oops. For the flower. I was going to come live last night, but then I saw Nick's stuff was going on sale, and also I didn't have the cards ready, so I decided to make the cards while I was listening into her sale. I'm going to use the dark pumpkin pie. Oh, maybe not. That's happened to me once before. The ink thing popped out. Luckily, not all over my card. Let's see if I can open the other end. The other end's okay. Weird. I'll try using the brush end then, because I don't want that to fly out again. That's not going to work for me. Let me try it again. Nope, it's going to come out again. I don't know whether it's because it's hot up here. Wonder if I can use Calypso Coral instead. Well, that one worked. All right, we'll use Calypso Coral. I think and this is Cajun Craze. I'll do the edge in Cajun Craze. Then I'm going to switch back to light pumpkin pie. Calypso Coral might be all right too. It is very hot up here, and I think that might be why that did that. I don't know. I've only ever had one other one, I think, do that to me. It does have ridges on the caps, and you are supposed to push on those ridges. Maybe I just pulled it too hard. I don't know. But I will try and fix that. After I'm done here. So do you have plans for the 4th? The 4th of July, there used to be an event. I don't know if they're having it this year. They have not had it the last 2 years. And it's one where I used to go and set up my tent and do a craft fair. However, I haven't done that even before the pandemic for a while. But it used to be a pretty good craft fair for me. I guess that looks all right. Pumpkin pie with Cajun Craze. You can make the every there a different color too, but I didn't want to get too many colors on here. You could do it in rainbow color order if you so desired. What is that? RG, or I don't even know. I don't even know the rainbow colors by their acronyms. I'm going to leave that one out so I remember to fix it. This was light pumpkin pie. I think I used Calypso Coral on this one because it looks lighter. That's all right. All right, now where's the sweet sorbet again? We're going to use the dark nib end first. Sweet sorbet is a very pretty color. It's more of a pinkish red, where Poppy Parade is more of an orangey red. And Real Red is real red. This is it's a pretty red. I like it. It's a pink. It's more of a pink than a red. Like sorbet. And I think I'm going to get that gold marker. and do these too. I think that's what I did the first time. Not a Stampin' Up! Marker, it's just a gold Sharpie paint pen with kind of a wide tip. Okay, now let's switch to the lighter one. Yeah, maybe. I really should do something for 4th of July. I did buy, my friend Sue and I went to a shop called Christmas Tree Shops. I don't know if you have them in your area or not, but they had patriotic tablecloths, and I have a huge picnic table out on my enclosed patio, which is starting to fall apart. But anyway, it's been here since I bought the house, actually, which has been really handy. But the picnic table cloth I have on it, because it's like the wood top, it has seen better days. So I bought a red, white, and blue, kind of a checkered tablecloth. I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet, but I probably ought to do that like this weekend so that it's out there a couple weeks before 4th of July, right? And then I bought a flag that has some pretty red, white, and blue flowers and stuff on it. It doesn't really say anything patriotic. It just has flag colors, our colors for our country. So that's probably all I'm going to do for the holiday. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. We just need Tahitian Tide, light and dark. And I'm going to use the dark for this bookmark down here too. You don't obviously have to use the colors I'm using. Use anything you want. I like to do the dark. I forgot to color something on that other cup, which we'll do this one, and I'll tell you what it was. I like to do the handle in the darker color. I don't know why. That's just me. I forgot to do this. I thought it was space, but it's actually the bottom base of the cup. Did I get it all? I did. And then we'll outline it too. And I think I used a little Wink of Stella on this too. Just going in a little further from the edge with the dark. And then I'm going to color it in with the light. Yeah, aren't they pretty? Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis on the outside part, this purple color are 3 of our new ones, and so is Sweet Sorbet. The only one I didn't really use on this is Starry Sky. And now I'm going to use the brush tip kind of carefully. Pull that color in, hopefully. But I'm also going to use Wink of Stella and hope to pull some of that color in. Circular motion, maybe. Because you want it to look sort of round, you know? I might have let that other color dry on there too long. It's all good. It's just a card. It's just a card. All right, and a little Winkastella, and this is a new one. I finally threw my old ones out, but I'm still gonna test it. Make sure it's not too liquidy runny. And I'll just put this on the cup. And actually, sometimes that helps blend those colors in a little better too. There. Finally. I'm going to wave that dry a little bit because we have to die cut it. This is what we're doing. So I think we can go ahead and start putting washi tape or any kind of low tack tape you have. You just want this to be, you could use a bigger sheet of white if you want, but I have a 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4 piece of paper. I'm tacking this down to, and you want the edge of these scallops to be along the edge of your paper. I think I have it. So I'm going to run this through the die machine. I'll be right back. It's right here. All right. And carefully peel your low tack tape off because even though it's low tack, it sometimes tears the white, any color paper actually. Even though it shouldn't because it's low tack, right? And then these are very easy to get out. I just usually hold them over my trash bin and take the brush. Stampin' Up! Sells this brush, and for your take your pick tool, I have 2 take your pick tools. One I leave the pointy end in and the brush tip, and the other one has the flat spatula end and the putty tip. And they also come with a what do you call those things you use to shape flowers with? You know, the ones that have this kind of an end, although the name of it is right on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember it. Anyway. All right, there we go. And I have a cover for this, but it's fell off down in my bin. I keep all this stuff in. All right, so we're going to just glue this down. This is from the Scallop Contour dies from the Color and Contour set. Yeah, it goes with the Color and Contour stamp, which I think carried over. I'm pretty sure it did. I don't think it's bundled anymore, but I could be wrong about that too. So let's just glue this down. And then we'll put a little bling on it, and then this card is done. I think that's pretty crooked. It's pretty crooked. Ball tool, yeah, there's another name for it. I can't think right now. Sorry. All right, and the bling I'm going to use is no longer available. This came out with the waves thing, but it just so happens that this color that they didn't tell us about, I think is Orchid and Opal. Orchid Oasis. So I'm using that because it matches. So let's see, we'll just take a big one, put it up here because this, remember this dark is Orchid Oasis. And then a medium one, we put over here, maybe right there. And then we'll just do a little one right down there, I guess. That's all. That's all, just a little bling. See, I like blue, so I have these various shades. It's supposed to be Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Pool Party, but then there were 2 or 3 other colors and they didn't tell us what those were or something. So that's card number 3. Let me show you the first 2 cards, and that's using the every chapter, which is retiring. This was our second card. I have another card or 2 to do, so don't go anywhere. This uses paper out of the, what's it called? Design a Daydream, host only in the new annual catalog. And the tulip fields for the bicycle, the dies that go with the windmill dies, and charming sentiments for the Stampin' die. And that's on Pool Party and with Blackberry Bliss. And then we just colored the ribbon with our Pool Party Stampin' Blend. That's that one. And then the first one, I didn't have an extra one made. We used the new Fabulous Frames standalone dies from the annual catalog. And the Friendship, Forever Friendship stamp set, which will be in the July to December mini catalog, I think. I'm not sure. This could be in the annual. I can't remember now. It's either in the new annual or it's in the July to December mini. I can't remember. I usually write it on there, but I didn't get around to that because I just got it the other day. And we colored that with these watercolor pencils and used the Stampin' Blends. And these are Genial Gems, which I think are retired, but you can use any gems that you want. You could use the basic rhinestones, and we have a Mint Macaron Stampin' Blend, and color your rhinestones, and that would be fine. And this ribbon, I think, is retired too. It's a Velvet Mint Macaron. And I have to fix the inside of that card because it says, our friendship will live forever, but I have to turn it the other way, unlike most of the plants I've owned, which is a true statement. All right, so let's put them aside and we'll do the last cards. Let me put I had that out because I had to fix it. Let me put this away somewhere. The last cards, I wanted to use the cards and envelopes from, and the papers from, the Hello Beautiful Abstract Beauty. This is in the January to June mini. These are 4x6 papers, designer series paper in 4x6. So I wanted to use that. And then there's also the Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes, which goes with some of the papers. And then there's also Abstract Beauty ephemera pack. That's all retiring. I wanted to use some of it. And the stamp set in the January to June mini is the Hello Beautiful, which I've used before, but we're going to use it on a second card. And then the first card, and also the dies that go with it are the Beautiful Shapes, which I'm going to use for both. And in the new annual catalog, there's also this Framed Occasions. So I thought we'd use that for the first card, and we're going to use Wishing You the Best Day Ever with the frame and the, whatever that's called, hexagon. So let's do that one first. And yeah. Okay. So here's the envelope we're going to use. And here's the piece of paper I picked. And this is the card. You could just stamp something in there or put something in there, but I'm going to cover it up with this pretty piece of paper all the way. And then this is the envelope I picked because it has some of the yellow, which I think is crushed curry. Maybe, don't hold me to that. And I think this is polished pink and pumpkin pie, I think. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the bike, that's in the windmill die set from the Tulip Fields, which is retiring. The windmill set is retiring. That's where the bicycle is. It's in with the dies. I'll show you in a sec. And I had used this for the flowers card they did on Monday. But here's the bicycle. There's no stamp to go with it. It's just a die to cut. And yeah, it's really cute. And there's actually little fences and stuff in here you could put too, but yeah, that's it. Except it looks like it's getting ready to fly like chitty chitty bang bang. That one too a little bit. I don't know if it's because I embossed that with the, what do you call that? It's in the January to June mini and the new annual Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders that I just got, and it made that ridginess there. Anyway, yeah, I like that card. I like it. Okay, so I just put the 4x6 on the front of the 4x6 card. Not entirely straight. And that's as far as my thought process is gone. I have this little scrap out of the same pack, and I thought maybe I'd just put that down like that, and then stamp on this piece of white I have out here. They're wishing you the best day. Now, what color should I stamp that in? And I think I'll use Night of Navy for the frame. Let's try that first, because that's the background color here. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Samira. Oh, thank you. I always don't feel like I do awesome coloring, but there are some people that are really into coloring. That is not me. All right, I have this on here crooked. So again, I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to go crooked. But what I meant by crooked is the edges were wavy. I don't want wavy edges. And all this really does is put a line, like it's shown on the case here. It just puts a line. So which way do I want to have it? Let's try it this way. And we know this is going to fit. I think we'll use polished pink for the sentiment. Or I could heat emboss gold. You could also stamp that line on a colored cardstock and heat emboss in gold or something. That would be pretty. I got that a little crooked, didn't I? But you know what? I'm going to go with it anyway. Because because I'm getting tired. Maybe I won't. Let's stamp it again. This time we'll stamp the sentiment first and then try and get the frame around it. That's probably better. I don't know what it is, but that one seems, that particular word seems, I don't know if it's the ink or that stamp. Seems a little blurry. I had to stand up. Trying. A little better. We'll go with it. Okay. And I could stamp that flower too, but I think I'm going to look through that ephemera pack and see if there's anything in there we can use as an embellishment. Okay. Get ready to stand on my dies down here on the floor because they're falling. Now I need the dies. What did I do with them? Here they are. The dies that go with this are called Beautiful Shapes dies. They go with the Hello Beautiful and the Framed Occasions. The Framed Occasions is the new set, which is what we're using. Oh, that's too big. Next one down. I might leave that big one out, and maybe we'll put a polished pink or something piece behind it. And this one, again, you just want to make sure the lines are right inside the edge of the die so that it doesn't cut it off. Right? Hopefully. Here, let me cut that out. I'll be right back. Oops. Forgot to take this little scrap off my color and contour. And all those little bitsies, I had to put them in my trash can. The bicycle car with the one. Yeah, cute. I keep wanting to say stylist for that ball thing, but I don't think that's the right word either. Is it? For the thing that shapes flowers? Is it a stylus? Might be. So today it went up to 91, but tonight it's supposed to drop to 57, which is beautiful, thankfully. Maybe I can even open a window or something. It's really windy, so I guess a cold front's blowing in or something. I don't know. And tomorrow is going to be like only 70 something, which is perfect. That's my kind of weather. But unfortunately, I really need to get out and do weeds, but not until I get my collab project done for my other channel for tomorrow morning. So what do you think? I think I want it down here maybe, but I think I'm going to use this big one and get a piece of polished pink. But actually, because I'm lazy right now, let's just see if there's anything in here that has polished pink. Oh, I could use that. Oh, that's the same back of that paper. Maybe that. Or this one. How about this one? Yeah, let's use that. Maybe that'll work, right? And we can just die cut that out. I want to get mostly pink. I'm going to die cut the bigger one to put behind this one. All right, be back. So these weren't really planned out too well, these last two, but that's okay. I'm using a combination of stuff that is retiring. Now, Hello Beautiful stamp set and these dies are carrying over. I don't think they're bundled anymore, and then they added to it a new framed occasion set that you can use with the same dies. And I keep these dies because I can use them for anything, right? So we can go like that and have that. I guess I'll leave it like that. What do you think? Do you think that's okay? And then let's see, do I have polished pink ribbon? I do. I might put ribbon on this one. Do I want to run it under here or put a bow? I think I'll put a bow either here or up here. But before I do that, let's glue this stuff down. Okay, thanks for joining us, Renee. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. You think it is a stylus? Oh, okay. Because I think of styluses like with the soft tip on them for when people do stuff on their tablets and phones, you know. I don't, but some people might. I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and we're going to glue this down. Maybe. I have another bottle of glue here just in case. Wet glue is great, but it will slide on you. Should I bump that up? Let's bump it up. Why not? Maybe. Do I figure out what I do with my dimensionals? Which should be right there. Maybe they fell. No, here they are. They're tucked behind my tear and tape. All right, let's bump that up. Got to give it a little dimension. Oops, didn't get that corner. And one in the middle. Thank you. Thank you. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Val, but I'm stopping that at the end of June. So if you'd like to order anything, you can click, there's a link below my videos to my web store, which is open until June 30th. But this, if you place an order of under 150, this is the host code to use with your order. And it doesn't give a discount or anything. It just gives me credit to order supplies or something. sometimes prizes, but usually just supplies. Let's see, do I want that up a little bit or even? I think I want it even with the bottom there. And there's one more card I'm going to do with the same set. And I think we will tie a little bow and maybe put some bling on here. Maybe just a little knot bow this time. Let me see if I like it. If I like it like that. I'm not real good at these either. There. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not do a knot? The trouble I have is getting them to stay. Twisty it. There. Is that better? This one's a little too long. I like that. All right, glue dots. Where's that one I didn't use? Probably fell off. Nope, there it is. Okay. Stay. We'll just go like that. Put a little decoration there. I think I might put a little bling on too. Let's see what we have. Actually, let me put this away first. That's the polished pink open weave ribbon. It is in the new annual, carried over from last year. Let's see. Looking for some bling bling. Oh, you know what? These retired, but this color is polished pink. So we're going to use it because I have a lot. I have a lot of it left. I must not have used as much polished pink as I thought. Huh. And then, actually, I might just do maybe here. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything on the inside for this one. So let's pull out the other one. Let me put this in here for now so I don't lose it. Did I put the smaller one away? I hope. Nope. See, this is what I do. I almost lose stuff. I might need them again. So this time, though, we're going to use the Hello Beautiful. This envelope goes with this one. And we're going to use this paper. I'm going to put it on top of that card. Let's figure out what we want to do. Oh, we were going to use the thank you. And I think I'm going to use this splotchy kind of watercolor. And the thank you, I might heat emboss in gold, since there's gold on here, over the top of whatever color I make that. So what color should we make that? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look for flowers for that other card first. This is the ephemera pack. So let's pull out this sheet that has some flowers. I don't know, maybe it would be too much flowers. I don't think it needs it. I might keep them for this card, actually. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So I need a piece of white. I had a white piece, right? Didn't I have a white? No, I didn't. Oh, yes, here. So there's a die to cut this out. So let's see. What color should I use? Petal pink, maybe, because it's soft enough. Or this looks like balmy blue. Maybe the balmy blue, actually. Let me find my balmy blue. And I'm going to stamp off real quick for a minute. Oh, I missed a spot in it. Let's try that again. Seems to have a open spot, or I'm not getting it in there good enough. Slide. But I want to stamp it off anyway. And then let's just try and see. It might be too light. I think that'll be all right. I have a lineup of stamps here. So now I'm going to get out Versamark. I hope this works. Let me get my gold embossing powder. And by the way, you know, Stampin' Up! Stopped selling these individually, these little embossing buddies. However, the new July to December mini, they don't sell them individually, but they sell them with, hang on, with this kind of thing, and two, like silicone brushes, I think. I got this at a yard sale or a thrift store or something. I didn't get it with Stampin' Up! But this is, you know, you emboss over it, and then you can pour your embossing powder back into your jar through the end thing. So they're selling that again as a unit with this and the brushes. But I didn't order it because the only thing I didn't have is the brushes. But I do want to get some silicone brushes and paint brushes too. All right, so I'm going to just stamp thank you right on that blue, hopefully. And cover this up. And then this is my gold embossing powder. I have a little like ice cream spoon at the ice cream places or something. Sample spoon. And just tap that back off. And then I just use this old paintbrush to get some excess stuff off. Because I always seem to get a lot of excess with the gold. And gently blow and tap the back. And that should do it. And we'll put the lid on that so that I don't blow the embossing powder or melt the embossing powder all down. Now this is going to be noisy. You guys know that, right? Heat embossing gun. And that is it. I also do not have the Stampin' Up! Heat embossing. Theirs has the embossing gun. I have a Wagner, which is nice, but it only has one speed, and Stampin' Up! Has 2 speeds. I think there's a smaller one of these. Hang on. I need to put these on magnetic sheet, but I didn't get around to that yet. Let's see. Which end? Does it matter? I think we'll go, that looks too small. Huh. Well, that's weird. Maybe it's not too small and it's just my imagination. No, it is. It's too small. That's okay. We can cut it anyway. We can cut it anyway. Like that. We'll just cut off some of the color. If I put the other one on, I could do that, but I might use that to go around it. All right, let me cut this out. Alrighty. Yep, I'm going to take my Balmy Blue Stampin' Right marker or my ink pad. I think I'll just use the ink pad. And I didn't know that. I thought that was meant to work with that blob. Where's my ink pad? I'm just going to roll it on my ink pad and kind of go around the edges where the white is. And that's a good thing to know if you don't have the Stampin' Right markers, which are the same ink as the ink pad. Plus, it'll give a little more definition to it, right? There. Awesome sauce. Now, I could use a piece of gold sheet, actually. Hang on, because some of the backs of these papers have gold also, I think. Oh, maybe this would be pretty behind. Nope, too dark. I'm looking at the front sides. Why am I doing that? Let's see. The colors are the blue. I could die cut it out of that, which actually is the back of the same paper. Nah. All right, well, I'm either going to, I thought there was some gold. I guess there's dots and stuff and stripes. You know what? I'm going to get gold foil. Just feeling like I want gold foil behind it, and that'll go like that. And then maybe I have some gold trim, and I'll put that on. So let me get a piece of gold foil, and I'll be right back. This is the last card, so hang in there if you haven't left me already. Gold foil. Oh, you know what? We have, let me find that. We have gold distress foil. I want to find that. I don't think I've used it yet. And it's a new thing. Probably right in front of my nose. Yep. The very first one. All right. I think we will use this, which is distressed gold specialty paper, or I have this gold sort of has texture. I don't think I want to use that. I think I want to use the distress one. So let me get a piece of that out. I did use it already. Huh. How about that? Just have to find the opening. Here it is. Boy, that really is crooked. There we go. They're probably too small. I have to cut a piece because my only scraps that I have are too small. So let's cut a piece. I'm just going to cut like 2 inches off. Let me cut 4 because then I can just use one end and I'll still have enough for a card mat on the other end. Okay. I'm just going to die cut this end out of the gold distress specialty paper. Highly recommend that. It's not a real heavy paper. Like some of the foils are super heavy, so it's good for layering. I like it. I think that was in the, I can't remember if it was in the Texture Chic or I think it was in the suite that has, I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. The Sun Prince, maybe. I'm not sure. Oops. All right, so let's see how we like that. Just go like that. Maybe here. I need something, right? What do I need? Maybe a gold bow or a white bow out of twine. I could do twine. Let's do twine. There's enough gold on the card. These are the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, which I think are still in the new annual. Don't hold me to that, though. All right. All right, let's glue these together and bump it up. And then I'll just do a summary, and that's it for tonight. See, they have little lines in them, which you can't really see, but they're there. And you could do this card either way too. You could, oops, I didn't even glue that down yet because I wasn't sure if I was going to wrap something around it or not. No, actually, I'm still not. If I put this on here, you see how it has white squigglies? I'm kind of thinking I might want to, maybe I'll just do like this. Squigglies to mirror those squigglies, and then put this on. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I don't do that very often. So, first thing we have to do is glue this down. And look, the back of that is balmy blue. And I like to, when I'm covering the whole card, stand it up and try and push it down to the bottom and the edges. And you have a couple seconds with wet glue, but not much. And I didn't get it on perfectly straight, but it's okay. It'll do. And then I'm actually going to use my seal and put a strip across here to put this on with. Then we'll put this down. You could just put that in a circle, put a little more on, put it in a circular fashion if you want. And I think that will do just fine. There we go. That is card something 5, I think. Using some of the products that are going to retire. The Hello Beautiful Designer Series paper, the coordinating dies, and I was going to do ephemera, but I'm not going to. If I did the ephemera, it would probably be the gold stuff, but we're going to leave that off. Let me bring all the cards out, and after I clean this stuff off here. So in summary, we have the bicycle one from the windmill set with the Charming Sentiments bundle, and we colored ribbon with alcohol marker, and we embossed with the dots and stripes 3D embossing folder. Let me get these stamps out of the way somewhere. And these two, we're done with the 4x6 paper from Hello Beautiful, distressed gold paper, heat embossing, die cutting, some white twine. This is polished pink ribbon. This was the first card we did using the brand new fabulous frames from the annual catalog, but a brand new stamp set called Friendship. Forever Friendship, which will be in either the annual or the July to December mini. I really can't remember which one. Yeah, I think it's in the July to December mini. So you have to wait till July 1st, I think, for that one. And actually, I skipped over that the first time around, but I saw it and I was like, that's really cool, and this is so me. And then our other one we did was the chapter, every chapter, which is retiring June 30th. And that used the in color paper for 21, 22, 24, but it's not available till the week of June 27th, excuse me. And we just colored it with a lot of different Stampin' blends, including 3 or 4 of the new in colors. So quite a variety. Which one's your favorite? Let me know. These two are the simplest ones. None of them are super hard. I don't do super hard cards usually. They just take a little time to color and use the blends and color here with the ink Stampin' blends and the blending pens with the colored pencils on that one. So, which one's your favorite? Let me know. Can you see them? Can't see that one. Page like the bicycle. I did 2, and I decided to cut it out the same color as the Blackberry Bliss in here. And yeah, I like them all. Thank you. First one and this one, fourth one. Wishing you the best day ever. Oh, this one, the fourth one. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, with that, I am going to get off here and clean my stamps and put everything away. Because tomorrow, over the weekend, I need to weed and I need to switch gears to jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry making to do. If you're on my other channel, BB Craft, asked me to do their YouTube program, so they sent me free product. So I just did the unboxing video for that on the other channel. And I do have a small haul, not Stampin' Up, that I'll be putting up on this channel, but it probably won't go up till tomorrow either. So we'll see. I might do that one because I had the AC on and it was pretty noisy, so I'm not sure. All right, everyone. Now let's cook it the other way. I'm going to get off of here because it is now 9:45. So, yeah. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again very soon. I don't remember what I have coming up on this channel other than the little hauls. And then next week I'm going to try and do 2 on Tuesday birthday cards. And then also I'm going to try and do Thursday live, but it might end up being Friday again. So look for me either Thursday or Friday. I'll try and get a notice out sooner than I usually do. Like I did this time. I actually had the notice up since last night, but they only post it 30 minutes before the go live, the notification thing. I know because my other channel got a notice 30 minutes ahead of time. All right, guys, take care. Have a great night and weekend. And hugs, love. Did I spell it right? Yes. And peace. Exclamation point. Thank you for joining me. Bye.